Okay, hello everyone. We have two more team calls in March tonight and then next week. And then the following Monday, we're going to go ahead and start our Shred 10 back up. And we've made a decision to do that inside the Infinite Life Facebook group. I'll go ahead and share that. I wasn't really prepared for that, so give me just a moment. And I'll pull up the Facebook group for Infinite Life. So if you're not already in here, you will want to be. The reason we did that is because all of the stuff, like the bulk of what we do for the shred is already in there. There's been a lot of successful shreds in there, and we get to collaborate with Ali Schneider's team to run the shred as well, which will make it a lot more manageable. All right, Kelsey, are you in this group?
Infinite Life?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. So is my team.
Perfect. Okay, so if you're not already using this Facebook group and you're watching the recording, you'll want to get yourself in here. And then also, this is a great space to put prospective clients or customers. I can right here, you see like all of my prospects and some of the Abundance Project are the people that I know and some of my team as well. This is just a really good place to, for example, we'll be posting daily information inside Infinite Life during the Shred group. And that is just going to, I'll go over what that looks like here pretty soon. But once you pop someone in here, there are different places that you can get information and send them to. Like I said, I didn't plan on going through this. So you can send them this recipe book, or if they need some help with recipes, you'll want to send them to files, it looks like. I'm seeing lots of amazing recipes in here actually, which is fantastic. And then I thought that there was some sort of place that you could go to start here, but we will start posting in here before the 4th to prep people. So if you have people that are planning on joining you for the shred, then you will want to plug them in here. And last week we had planned to invite, however, we didn't get to do that, which is totally okay. So I'm going to show you where you can find scripts for inviting inside the Abundance Project Hub. So for the Abundance Project Hub, you will go to abundanceproject.life. Kelsey, can you see my screen? Cool. You'll go to the abundanceproject.life, and then our login is capital A, abundance 32. And you'll just scroll down past all of the calls and you'll find basic training right here. And you'll click on day 4 for monthly resets. There was a time where we were doing calls for these every month and we were running a group every month, and you'll get to see some of what used to be in there. Or we have different Facebook groups than Infinite Life. That's what I meant to say there. There's a bar up top that I want to go away. That's silly. Okay, it moves. All right. So under day 4, this is what it will look like. day 4 monthly resets. And like I said, there's a little bit more information in here than what we're going to use just because um, this was really set up for our monthly calls that we were doing. So about this time every month, we were hosting a call so that people could come to the call and see if they wanted to get into the Facebook group. But instead, we'll be using the power of ourselves to reach out to people. So in here, we just have like what it does. Why is this such a good idea to be doing in your business? It's mainly because they're going to get the best health results and you're going to get the best paycheck. And also, you do the best customer service. So they're really going to have the best health results because you're checking in with them daily during these 10 days. And we used to call them resets. We're going to be calling them shreds again inside Infinite Life. And when you are sharing this with someone, you'll want to let them watch this daily detox with the Shred 10, just so they have a really well-rounded idea of why we're doing it, what it is. Like, you want to make sure they're very clear on what they're jumping into. And also why it's important. And then you have Dr. Mitra Ray like explaining all of the like nitty-gritty sciencey stuff. And then there is a shred guide and shred cookbook right here that you can send to them so that they have some like real clarity. You'll want to send those before the shred. So like probably Wednesday or Thursday next week would be best if people have said yes by then, so that they have time to pick up what they need to from the grocery store for the week. And this is for ourselves too. So you'll want to be doing this alongside them. So whatever makes sense for you, that's what you want to do for your customers. So then here is just a little bit of a breakdown of how you would invite. And I realized earlier that this current customer invite is based on doing shreds in the past. So something that you might want to say is, hey, so-and-so, I'm starting a health reset on April 4th or a shred 10 on April 4th. And I just wanted to invite you as a current customer of mine for additional support in your health journey. Do you want to look at a video and see what this is all about? Or you can make it more fun and make it sound like yourself. But basically, like, hey, so-and-so, I'm doing this thing. Do you want to do it alongside me? It's a free resource since you're already a customer of mine. And then for people who you've been talking to about health or whatnot, you kind of have an idea of what their health goals maybe are, or if you don't, then you want to get to that point, obviously. Honestly, one of my favorite questions was, hey, Sarah, do you want to do a health reset with me? I'm really excited to kick off the spring on a maybe a healthier note or a more well-rounded note, whatever feels good for you. But that was one of my favorite ones. And I feel like it was kind of like, it just made it more of like a buddy system for those people. And then you are welcome to run your shred however you want. You can do it without people purchasing products at all, and then have the conversation with them the following round and see if they want to get the products. Because at this point, it might be hard to do both if people don't already have the products. Does that make sense? Okay. Do you have any questions so far, Kelsey? Okay. So then I'm not going to go over like what we would do during the shred. We can go over that next week, just because we're not there yet. We definitely want to start inviting people. So what I would suggest that you do is write a list of people that pop into your head that you want to invite, or start with your customers. Like that's a really great space to start with. But if you do, your customers and your team, obviously, but if you do have a desire to invite people who are not customers already, that's obviously okay to do. And then underneath, so I'm going to go back to the top and go back to the hub. If you click on this customer portal button and you used Abundant Health as the password, you're going to open up this page. And I just want to show you this so that you have an idea of why we do the health reset. So under this reset resources tab, it's going to go through like why we do all of the things. And this is where I go, well, I do a couple different things. We're going to be teaming up with people that are running Infinite Life. So Ali Schneider's team to actually do the health reset. Kelsey, have you been one of the speakers in the health reset yet?
No, I haven't.
Would you like to be this time around?
Yes.
Okay, it's entirely up to you. I'll explain like what I do to get ready to prepare for it, because you want to keep it between like 5 to 10 minutes so that people are actually watching it. And then I usually type something up beforehand and just read it off of my screen and go live inside Infinite Life. And to be really clear on what you're wanting to say, I go through here and pick. So you're going to pick a day. I'll put you in a Boxer group. You'll pick a day when that comes up. It hasn't started yet. And then let's say you want to do why eliminate gluten and dairy. And you can read through all of this stuff that we already have. You can listen to this video by Chelsea. Another thing I do is go into the Infinite Life group and I will click this little magnifying glass and I'll look up eliminate dairy, because that's probably a title of something that someone's already done. So you can pull from stuff that's already happened before also. So I will also gluten and dairy is probably easier than eliminate, but that only brought 2 videos up. But does that make sense? You can like kind of make a little mashup of what you want to do based on what's already been done or what's in the reset resources, because that has all the education as well. I am going to stop sharing. Okay. So I also, this is the other piece that I wanted to go over tonight. I also have sample stories that you can do on Instagram, and I will be posting those into the Abundance Project Facebook group. I'm pretty sure I can do that, and then we can get them downloaded from there. I honestly haven't figured out what system I'm going to do for that yet, but I have one that's from the past that we can use. And then I think Kristen will have one next week as well that we can use. And then I would imagine that this is going to kick off Infinite Life and we'll be doing them more regularly. So we can continue to create slides together and use those in our stories, just to do a little bit of attraction marketing around what is a health reset. Do you have any questions?
I just feel really blown away by how much is already there, and especially like seeing the customer portal and stuff. So that's really awesome. I guess so. One thing I'm doing is I'm like reaching out to the people that have already been a customer, and I'm just trying to make a better relationship with them.
Mhm.
And then um I'm building on new ones too. But what would you say is uh how would you say is like the best way to um I guess I'm wondering, like, you know how there's like a funnel to things. So once you have a yes from someone, what's the like next thing I do? Like, I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so like a yes, as in you ask them if they wanted to join you in a health reset.
Yeah.
Okay, great question. Then you would ask if they would watch a 25-minute video and send them the Shred 10 video after they said yes.
Okay. And then after they say, after we put them in Infinite Life, we just tell them like, just here it is. This is how it's going to be. Like, are we?
We're going to
Yeah.
go over that more next week.
Okay. Okay.
I can share exactly what I do in Project Broadcast, and I can help create a campaign. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to go through next week, but that's like what we do throughout the shred is what topic we'll be talking on next week. But basically, you're just connecting with them every day, um,
Okay.
asking them like, did you, not did you, but like I had this kind of smoothie this morning. Were you able to have breakfast today? Or like just like
Right.
taking baby steps with your customer care and like actually talking throughout the entire process, because about if you're doing this whole program, day 3 and 4 can be really hard because you're like in pure detox, and then it starts to get better from there. And so it's really actually kind of fun to like do it alongside your customers or whoever joins you for
Yeah.
it, to get those results and to like actually feel all of this, because you'll be going through it together. So
Right.
one, you'll know exactly what to say, and two, it's all inside um, the hub. And I haven't showed it to you because we'll be talking more about it next week. And
Okay.
it's something that you can use
Yeah, it was
podcasts with.
okay. I was remembering too that when I first ever joined, I was doing like a Facebook Messenger and I was going through it because Ellen threw me into hers. So
Mhm.
I was just remembering like that's a way I can keep in touch with all of them too. Cause just managing, just balancing like being a full-time student and having this and my other business, that's kind of
Absolutely.
where it was more coming from. I don't want to like let them fall off, but I'm remembering now that we had a Facebook group, a Facebook Messenger that was attached to Infinite Life, and that helped a lot. So yeah, okay. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
another
I'm
thing
really
I do,
excited for this.
I really love to tag people in stuff as well. So inside Infinite Life group, you can tag people into like the videos and then just shoot them a
Okay.
message. Hey, I just tagged you into this video about XYZ. Most of the time, okay, so when you start, you'll want to ask them like what they want to focus on. The Shred 10 video shows like everything, right?
Yeah.
So you'll want to get clear with them on what their goals are.
Okay.
Then you'll have an idea of, oh, this person wants to focus on drinking more water, and this person wants to stop drinking caffeine. So when those videos come up, I would encourage you to tag them in almost every video if they give you permission to do so, just so they have the education around why it's important to detox or
Okay.
what certain foods can do to our bodies. And then you can say, like, I thought that this would actually be something that you're interested in, considering you wanted to stop drinking coffee. Um,
Heard. Okay.
yeah, so it's really about like going on a journey with your customers. And I know how it is having a full-time schedule. So if you can just like shoot a message out in the morning and then maybe another one at night, And not that you need to like respond to people all day, every day during this process. Just hold space for them while they're going through it. Also do it with them and connect with them at least once a day.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm excited.
Okay. And I'm going to add you to that Shred collab group right now
Okay.
before I forget. And then hopefully it's really quiet in there right now, just so you know, there's not going to be anything going on right this second, but I would imagine sometime towards the end of this week, we'll be setting up a schedule and you can choose which day or which topic feels more comfortable.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds great.
Do you have any more questions for me?
Not at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. I would challenge you to do some invites this week so that you have some people to do it with. And it's up to you. You can do people, just your customers this round, people who have been customers before. And then you can also invite prospects and not require the products because they're going to be educated on the products throughout the process.
Right.
And then you'll just be adding value to their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be great. I actually already have 2 that said yes, so we'll be good.
Awesome. Yay, good for you.
Thank you. Now I need to send them the video.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll just want to grab that video. And my favorite follow-up question right now is, what questions can I answer for you?
Okay.
And after that video, there's definitely questions.
Okay.
There's always questions. And if you have any questions, reach out to me and I can help you through what to say to people if they have a question that you can't answer.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope that was exactly what you needed. And we'll be back next week to continue the conversation about what to actually say to people every day.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you so much.
You're
Have
welcome.
a good
Have a
night.
good night.